It's Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. This video is going to be about the Adirondack Railroad, but I am near the Utica-Susquehanna yard, and I just wanted to show as a follow-up to the last video that Mohawk Adirondack in Northern 2042 is still in the Utica yard of the New York Susquehanna and Western Railway. Looks like it'll be staying here for a while at least. Why, I don't know, except that perhaps the 3040 is up for an inspection or repair soon, and they'll be needing to use a different engine. Normally, 3040 is the only engine on the Utica line throughout the year, with the exception of the spring and early summer, when another engine is needed to handle increased traffic up and over Paris Hill to Sangerfield. So just a quick update. This engine, 2042, known as the Atomic engine because it starred, in a manner of speaking, in a 1999 NBC miniseries called The Atomic Train. But once again today we'll be checking out the Adirondack Railroad as it makes its way up to Tupper Lake, 108 miles from Utica. This will only be one of the few trips this year up to Tupper Lake. More were planned, but there were pretty big washouts about a month and a half ago that have now just been replaced or repaired. So I'm on a favorite location, Remsen Hill in Prospect. The rails are wet, and many times when the rails are wet, especially if there are leaves on the rails as well, they'll struggle coming up this hill. I understand it was very difficult for them last weekend coming up here. So we'll see how they do today. As mentioned earlier, the trip to Tupper is 108 miles one way, 216 round trip. It's scheduled for 11 hours, and I've read it's the biggest excursion trip east of the Mississippi. A little breezy in the low 40s, about 6 degrees Celsius. They were scheduled to leave Utica at 8:30. I think they left about 8 minutes after the advertised, so pretty much an on-time departure. We are 18 miles north of Utica, and on closer examination the rails aren't as wet as I thought they'd be. It was raining pretty hard in Utica, but it looks like it hasn't rained up here in a few hours at least. So no trouble at all today on their way up Remsen Hill. Looks like it'll be a great trip up Tupper Lake. We're now at Woodgate Station. The old station is now a camp. Terrific restoration. I met the owner a while back. He did give me permission to stop by and video his camp. I'd like to get the train heading by here. I do know that the top authorized speed here is 50 miles an hour. Whether they'll be going that fast or not will remain to be seen. And the old station certainly has an appropriate weather vane. Well, be told, they sure were a rockin' and a rollin' going past Woodgate Station. You can see there was a siding here at one point for the station. We're now in Big Moose, approximately 63 miles north of Utica, and we're going to catch the Tupper Lake bound train heading up and over the summit. Well, here we are at the summit, not only of the Adirondacks line, but the highest point of all main line stretches of track on the former New York Central system. This is also on Big Moose Hill, approximately a third of a mile north of the old Big Moose station, now a restaurant. The tracks are definitely wet here. Been raining, mostly a light rain, all the way up past Old Forge. So we'll see how they do coming up and over Big Moose Hill's summit. So I'm now about 500 feet north of the summit. Tupper Lake is 45 miles from here or so. We're getting freezing rain now. Well, they passed us about 12:36. I estimate they got into Thundera about 11:10. Thundera is 11 miles south of here. At Thundera, I believe they took on some passengers for Tupper, and that probably wouldn't have taken more than 20 or 25 minutes tops. So I think that they had a difficult time getting up Big Moose Hill today. I could be wrong about that, but I was waiting here about 80 minutes, my loyal companion vetold, and it ordinarily wouldn't have taken that long, I don't believe, for them to head up here from Thundera. So until next time, this is Railroading Rambler, a cold railroading rambler, and my trusty companion vetold, saying goodbye for now from the summit of the Adirondack line in Big Moose, New York. Until next time.